What is up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have a new Enshrouded video for you. Today we're going to be going over patch number 2. They've made some quality of life improvements, some balance changes, stuff like that. They've also fixed arrows and a few bugs here and there. Really small update, but we're going to go over everything in the update. Let's get into it, shall we? In the Enshrouded patch notes for version 2, they say, thanks to everybody who reported issues. Your support is very helpful to them and motivating for them as well. People who are playing with dedicated servers, we will need to ensure the server is running the same version as the game, and they're working on a 60 Hz display rate improvement. It'll take them several weeks to work on that, and they'll probably have an opt-in branch for it in a few weeks. We're going to go over the changelog. What we're going to do is go over each section of the changelog here, and then go in-game and show maybe some of those things. Under the stability and performance, they fixed several rare crashes and added more security to saving the process to avoid issues with saving, and better protection of the save game in case there is a failure. They also reduced the CPU load for idle servers and improved performance in large player bases and large crop fields. In multiplayer and servers, they finally fixed the issue where you couldn't join the server if it crashed, which is very nice. Moving on to the game world, they moved around some of the roaming enemies in several areas for improved balancing, and they fixed more cases of enemies with incorrect levels for the region that they were found in. So we've done some balancing and stuff with those. Fixed an issue where the flame altar near a shroud route could lead to the fog in the whole world disappearing, which wasn't how you were meant to save Embervale. At least they have a sense of humor about it. And if you're in the Deadly Shroud, you can't activate a save point now, thank God. Also fixed a weird honey spawning glitch in your base. You should not see that anymore. They polished several points of interest and tweaked the sounds of vultures. We heard you and them loud and clear. They fixed incorrect ambient sounds, and they also fixed issues with dungeon music, muted after combat, and fixed the timings of traps and spires in multiplayer sessions. The only thing there I'll probably be able to show you is the vultures. Let's take a look at them. And yes, these are called vultures, and they are much more quiet now. See, they don't make as much a sound as they did before, that's for sure. Moving on to the gameplay section. They fixed cases where saving of crops when quitting and restarting the game did not work properly, thank God. Increased stamina costs for the jump attack. They fixed an issue also where if a player was going up a ladder or wall, something like that, and you would interfere with that, you pretty much would like shoot them off the side, even though it was funny. They fixed that. The water aura no longer heals when a player is dead, and they reduced the amount of twigs needed to craft arrows. Matter of fact, they increased the yield of twigs from grown bushes, and they increased the yield of feathers from their sources as well. So they definitely made arrows much easier to craft. They also, this is a quality of life if you ask me, lowered the amount of flax needed to craft high-end armor sets, even though we grew all of ours and already make them. It was maybe a bit too much padding. Yeah, there really was. I'm glad they actually changed that. That's really nice. They also lowered the amount of resources needed to craft decorative books. Not all books are the Wheel of Time. Castle wall blocks has a stack size of 5,000 like other building blocks, and open doors no longer block projectiles. And they fixed some rare cases where looted items or weapons had an incorrect item level. Under the building and terraforming, the construction hammer no longer allows cutting holes into the unbreakable materials like the foundational bedrock material at the bottom of the world. But it was funny though. Stamina usage on the jump attack? Pretty sure that's the jump attack they're talking about. Could be wrong. Doesn't seem like it's too bad though. So they made it if you had one person on the ladder and somebody else was trying to go up the ladder, it didn't just kind of shoot you off to the side of it. Go up, go up. So you can both climb ladders at the same time, which is really neat. So to make 50 flint arrows, it's only like 10 twigs and 10 flint stone now. It looks like they may have reduced the twig requirement on this as well. I just can't remember what it was. And it looks like we're getting about 2 twigs per grown bush. And these are ones that we grew. Bushes you collect out in the wild just give you about 1, it looks like, maybe. Let's try out another one. Yeah, about 1, it looks like. So it looks like you get more from ones that you grow personally. And of course, the more feathers from stuff that gives feathers. Looks like we're getting 5 feathers from this, which I do believe is more. Absolutely. And castle wall stone blocks, here they are, 5,000 in a stack, just like all the rest of them. And thank you so much to our late night crew. KHX, Sergio, Wolfie, Sandy, Silver, John, EMC2, Rodknob, Aaron, Steady Bob, Jim K72, Kristen, Jaybird, Fubar, Chris, Sky Reaper 1, Hagar, Metalstorm, Charles, Anthony, Bob Greer, Vesselin, Brooke, Valiant, Fire K912, Gabe, 427, Kevin, Mom, and Fabio. Thank you so much for being part of the Late Night Crew and for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to our supporters as well. And that's it for this video. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Subscribing will get you Enshrouded videos just like this one, and content videos whenever those come out as well. And hopefully, we'll see you next time. Peace.